We are discussing Indus Valley civilization. In the Indus Valley civilization, in last video, we completed name, age of the Indus Valley civilization, extent of the Indus Valley civilization, and also we started features in the last video. We completed town planning in the last video. After the town planning in the features, we are going to discuss society today, how the Indus society would be. To understand the society, we have to know about the people and the lifestyle of the people, how they lived in the society. In this regard, the society of the Indus Valley civilization, it was completely class divided society. Class divided society, divided into haves and have-nots. Haves and have-nots. Haves means rich and poor people. This was non-egalitarian society. That means economically people were not equal. Rich people, they lived in the upper town. Poor people lived in the lower town. Rich people were less populated and poor people were more populated in the society. This is economical division. And coming to the point of the social tradition, society might be, according to many historians, that society might be matriarchal. That means mother-dominated society or a female-dominated society. This society was a female-dominated society. Because each and every places Mother Goddess figurine were found. Mother Goddess figurine found in each and every places except Kalibangan. Except the Kalibangan. Based on this, Sajjar Marshall and other historians, they opinioned Indus Valley civilization was matriarchal society, that was female dominated society. No caste system was existed here. No caste system existed like present society. Only classes were divided, but no caste system, caste or varna system, all these were not existed of the Indus society. Mainly the society divided into 5 classes, mainly divided into 5 classes or 5 types of the people: merchants, farmers. Among the 5 types of the people, merchants, farmers, craftsmen, peasants, and laborers. So we can divide 5 classes like that. Rich and poor can be divided like this: merchant to farmers to craftsmen, peasants and labor people were lived. Okay, who were the authors of that society? How many races were lived in that society? Coming to the point of authors of the society, in the authors of the society, they were proto-Australites, one race, Mediterraneans, another race, Mediterraneans, Alpines, or Alphonides. These were also called as Alphonides. Mongoloids. 4 types of the races were found in the Indus civilization. Most of the population might be Mediterraneans, according to the Mortimer Wheeler. Sir Mortimer Wheeler and also other people like Father Heron. He opinioned that Mediterraneans might be the people Dravidians. They might be the Dravidians. Mediterraneans might be the Dravidians of that period, according to Father Heron. So like that, in the society there were different types of the races. These are the race means we can find these races through the facial features and human activities. Most of the races depends upon the facial features, skulls. Along with this, in every society there is most important to discuss the position of women. What was the position of women during the Indus civilization? During the Indus civilization, women position was very respectable. Women got high position in the society. Women, they also entered into almost all the fields. They were highly developed and highly stylish. They used lipsticks and leather bags. Lipsticks and leather bags found in different places. And also they used cosmetic bags, cosmetic boxes were found. Dayaram Sahini, who was the founder of the Harappan civilization, Dayaram Sahini, he opinioned that might be Devadasi system also existed in this period. Devadasi system. How he opinioned this Devadasi system? Because women dancing in front of the bull found at Mohenjo-daro. In Mohenjo-daro, a seal found, a depict found women dancing before the bull, in front of the bull. Based on that, he opinioned might be Devadasi system started, or Devadasi system was existed of this period. So that was the position of women. Because each and every place mother god is found, that might be the matriarchal society, women dominated society. But we don't have any clear-cut evidence of the Indus Valley civilization because nobody deciphered the script of the Indus civilization. Along with this, their entertainment or amusement. What were the amusements of that society? Amusements were, they have the habit of playing chess found in that area. They played the chess. And also another one, gambling. They play the gambling, hunting. They were also hunters. Women, especially women, they are in the profession of the dancing. Might be they trained. Women might be they trained for the dancing. Because the image of the dancing girl found at Mohenjo-daro. The image of the dancing found at Mohenjo-daro. Lothal. A dice found in the Lothal. Dice. And also they have the habit of playing with the carts, cart play or cart toy found. Might be children. Children, they have the habit of playing with the small figures or small toys. Different types of the toys were found in different places. Whereas coming to the point of the dress of that period, they used to wear both upper wear and lower wear. Upper wear and lower wear. But based on the Mohenjo-daro depict or Mohenjo-daro figure, that was the image of the priest in the Mohenjo-daro. Based on the image of the priest in the Mohenjo-daro, they covered left arm covered with the cloth. That cloth was embroidery. That means they known embroidery also. The right arm left as it is, that is sleeveless. Based on the priest, we can imagine the dress of the Indus Valley civilization. This is about the society. After this society, the next topic, next feature of the Indus Valley civilization to discuss religion. How the religion would be in that period. Religion of the Indus Valley civilization. But coming to this point, they did not follow any religion. Religion was not existed. Exactly, religion was not existed. They followed the traditions, practices, religious practices. They followed the religious practices. But what is religion? What are the characters to follow the religion? Coming to that point. If anything has to be religion, it has a sacred God, sacred book, and a sacred place. For example, take an example of the Hindu religion. Sacred God of the Hindu religion, Lord Krishna. Sacred book of the Hindu religion, Bhagavad Gita. Sacred place of the Hindu religion, that is temple. Same like that, Christianity, God, Jesus Christ, book, Bible, place, church. Same like that, Islam religion, God, Allah, book, Quran, and place was the masjid. Like this, if any religion have these three characteristics, that is what called as religion. Religion should have all these characteristics. But here we did not find any of these three. We did not find religious places. They did not constructed any temples. But they worshipped. They worshipped Mother Goddess. Because Mother Goddess, female Mother Goddess figurine found each and every place except Kalibangan. Kalibangan is absence of the Mother Goddess. Might be the Mother Goddess was the chief deity of Indus Valley civilization. It is chief deity of Indus Valley civilization. And Sir John Marshall, he also said that people, they worshipped horned god, that is Pasupati Mahadeva, male god. But the Pasupati Mahadeva found only one place, that is Mohenjo-daro. Pasupati Mahadeva found only one place at Mohenjo-daro. Why called as Pasupati Mahadeva? He was surrounded by the animals. According to Sir John Marshall, he was a Proto-Shiva. Pasupati Mahadeva compared with the Proto-Shiva. That is Pasupati Mahadeva, later period called as Rudra, later period Shiva. So he opinion that it was the Proto-Shiva. Why it is called as Pasupati? Pasupati means husband of animals. That is owner of the animals. Animals surrounded by the Pasupati Mahadeva, buffalo, tiger, elephant, buffalo, tiger, elephant, and rhinoceros. Two deers at the foot. We found all these animals at Pasupati Mahadeva. Two deers at the legs of the Pasupati Mahadeva. Not only worship of the Mother Goddess and Pasupati Mahadeva, people, they have the habit of worship of nature. They were lover of the nature and also they worshipped the nature. Nature worshippers, Indus civilization people, especially the nature worshippers, they worshipped nature. What worshipped in the nature? In the nature they worshipped trees, like peepal tree, they worshipped the peepal tree. Some areas they also worshipped neem trees. This is continuing till today. Almost all the traditions, almost all the activities of the Indus Valley civilization are continuing till today. That's why Indus Valley civilization, even though it destroyed, but the tradition is going to be continued. Nature worshippers, peepal tree was main tree. If they asked in the examination, you have to write the peepal, because asked several times in the previous examinations. Bird, sacred bird of the Indus people was dove, but most of the books they mention that pigeon. What is the difference between dove and pigeon? Dove is a white color, pigeon is grey color. So especially they worshipped a dove. Sacred bird was the dove, white pigeon, white bird. But in the books they mention that pigeon. Along with this animal, most of the animal you can find in the Indus Valley seals, that was humped bull. Humped bull. A bull which has hump here. Humped bull. This is what called as hump. Humped bull. And also humpless bull. Humped bull, humpless bull also found, but they worshipped a humped bull. They also worshipped rhinoceros of that period, rhinoceros. This humped bull, rhinoceros, all these nature worshippers. Originally they worshipped mainly Pasupati Mahadeva and Mother Goddess. This is Pasupati Mahadeva having with horn, that is half animal. Pasupati Mahadeva was half animal and half human. This compared with the Gilgamesh in the Mesopotamian civilization. Historians they compare this in the Gilgamesh of the Mesopotamian civilization. This is another view. Next to, they used swastik as a symbol of the religion. Swastik used as a symbol of the religion. And also they used amulets. Amulets. Tayattulu. Big amulets worked as a, what is that, medical evidences. They also worshipped male and female sex organs. Male and female sex organs. That is linga, yoni. Linga and yoni. Female sex organs were also worshipped of that period. And they used to worship chakra. Chakra puja also continued. Chakra puja also continued of that period. These are the religious things. And according to one depict found at Chanhudaro, an interesting event, interesting depict found at Chanhudaro, to please the deities who protected them, the Indus people, they even follow human sacrifices. Human sacrifices. This found at Chanhudaro. A skull found in the jar. That means a jar contains a skull, human skull. That was around 20 years female, 20 years woman, human skull found in the jar. That indicates Indus people, they follow the human sacrifice also. Human sacrifice also. Like this, they followed the worshipper of the nature, religion, and other religious practices. Coming to the point of the other religious practices, especially the other religious practice was mainly burial system, burying the deads, burial system. How they buried the deads? Burying the deads. They followed different types of the burying the deads. Normally, burying the dead was north to south. North to south. They followed north to south. There were different types of the burials, like a coffin burial, fractional burial, complete burial, post-cremation burial, like different types of the burial system they followed. For example, coffin burial we can find at Harappa. Coffin burial means putting into the box. Dead body putting into the box. Dead body putting into the box and burying. That found at Harappa. Different types of the burial systems. H symmetry was also found at Harappa. H symmetry. A symmetry looks like in the H form. H symmetry. That means tombs were constructed like this burial system. Like H symmetry. H symmetry found at Harappa. Pot burial found at Surkatoda. Pot burial or pit burial. Double burial found at Lothal. Double burial found at Lothal. So based on this double burial, historians, their opinion, especially the historians, their opinion that it might be the Sati existed. Sati existed. Romila Thapar, she opinion that Sati existed of that period. And they have the habit of faith after the death. Faith, they have one faith, life after the death. That's why they used to bury, along with the buries, along with the deads, they used to bury different types of the some elements. They also buried different types of the elements, like different types of the things used to keep in the, they used to keep in burying the dead bodies or graves. Most of the times, people they buried along with their ornaments, keeping ornaments as it is and burying the deads. But nowadays we are removing all the ornaments and going to the burying. Like if you come to the point of the Egyptian civilization or a Mesopotamian civilization, they have the book like death book. In that book they mentioned life after the death. Even Indus people also followed life after the death. They have the belief of life after the death. Next, economy of this civilization. How would be the economy? Economy of Indus Valley civilization. Any economy, it depends upon the two things. One is agriculture. Another one is trade and commerce. Any economy depends upon these two, agriculture and trade and commerce. Coming to the point of the Indus people, main industry was agriculture. Agriculture was main industry because most of the people are involving in the agriculture. Main industry or main occupation means if the society, More than 50% of these people are involving any one occupation, that is called as main occupation. Till today we are going to continue the agriculture more than 60% of the Indian population. That's why our culture is agriculture. We are following the agriculture system. It was the main industry of the India, and their economy was self-sufficient economy. Self-sufficient economy. Whatever they need, more than that they are going to produce. That is what called as self-sufficient economy. Coming to the point of the agriculture, they used more groundwater. They know how to use the groundwater, and they have the habit of, they have different techniques of agricultural methods. Different techniques of the agricultural methods by using the groundwater. And also these were the Indus people were first in the world constructed dams. Indus people were first in the world constructed dams. That's why most of their agriculture depends upon the tank irrigation. Tank irrigation. They used to pumping the water from wells, that is lift irrigation system. Like that, different types of the agricultural methods they followed. They cultivated different crops. Crops were originally two types in India, that is Rabi and Kharif. Rabi and Kharif, two types of the crops. Rabi crops were the cotton, rice, mustard. These were the Rabi crop. Kharif crop, coming to the point of the Kharif crop, wheat, barley, pulses. So these were the Kharif crops. Indus people, mostly they depends upon the Kharif and Rabi crops. Gujarat is famous for the Rabi crop. In Gujarat, around 700 BC started the rice cultivation in the Gujarat. We find rice cultivation in the Gujarat. But cultivation of the rice, it found very few places. Rice husk found at Rangapur. Evidence of the rice cultivation found at Lothal and Mohenjo-daro. These two places found the evidences of the rice cultivation. Lothal, Rangapur, both situated in the Gujarat. Indus people were the first in the world to produce cotton also. They were first in the world to produce cotton. This cotton, how we come across the cotton evidence? A piece of woven cloth found at Mohenjo-daro. Because of that woven cloth found at Mohenjo-daro, they used more cotton. Cotton was exported to the even Greek. Greeks called this cotton as Sindhon. That means product of Sindh. Sindhon. They called as Sindhon, that is a product of Sindh. Earliest ploughed furrows also found at Kalibangan. In the Kalibangan, we can find the earliest ploughed furrows in the world. Ploughed means plough. It is a Nagali in Telugu. There were 16 furrows were found. Furrows ante చాళ్ళు దున్నిన తర్వాత ఫామ్ అయ్యేటటువంటి చాళ్ళు. 16 furrows were found at Kalibangan. But people of that period, they did not have the idea of iron. They used only bronze and also wood for the ploughing the lands. It may not possible 16 furrows at a time with wood. It was an interesting thing to discuss Kalibangan. And They used other metals other than the iron. Iron was not known to the Indus Valley civilization. They ignored iron. Along with this agriculture and other things in the economy, they also started domestication of animals. They have the habit of the domestication of animals like ox, sheep, goat, buffalo. Like different types of the animals were domesticated. Even they known tiger, but no evidence of lion. Lion evidence was not found during the Indus Valley civilization period. Even they known tiger, rhinoceros, and also elephant, but they did not have the idea of the lion. Lion was not found at any evidence. Horse, according to some historians, they did not know horse, but horse bones were found at Surkatoda. Horse bones found at Surkatoda. So based on this, they know horse. Doubtful horse figurine. Doubtful horse figurine also found at Lothal and Mohenjo-daro. So based on these evidences, they know the horse. And Rajasthan, in the Rajasthan, that is Kalibangan. In Kalibangan found bones of camel. Still, Rajasthan is famous for the camel. They used to have the habit of the worship of humble and humblest bull. Also, we discussed that. They know humped bull and humblest bull. Humped bull seal found in the Mohenjo-daro. They used carts for the means of transportation. Especially Ekka type of the carts, Ekka type of bullock carts. This Ekka type of the bullock carts found at Chanuhudaro and Harappa. Especially these two places found Ekka type bullock carts. Mostly they were the toys. Ekka type bullock carts were the toys. They used for the transport system. Along with this, we have to discuss the granaries of that period. Found granaries in different areas like Mohenjo-daro. A great granary found at Mohenjo-daro and also great granary found at Banwali. 12 granaries found at Harappa. These Harappa, 6 in each row, 2 rows we found granaries. 6 in each rows, we found 2 rows, 12 granaries. That's why Harappa is called as City of Granaries. City of Granaries. Harappa is called as a City of Granaries. Like this, what the purpose of the using granaries? Granaries are the just like sheds, just like the godowns. They used for the purpose of the protection of the food, storage of the food, process of the food, processing the food and storage of the food. Granaries used for the storage of the food. Next, this is agriculture. We discussed agriculture. Next, trade and commerce in the economy. Trade and commerce, especially Indus people, they established different types of the industries. We can find different types of the industries in the Indus period, like bangle industry. Bangle making factory found at Kalibangan. Kalibangan is very famous for the bangles. Kalibangan is called as black bangles. And Balakot, it was also very famous for the bangle factory. Beads. Chanhudaro is famous for the bead making factory. Chanhudaro, beads and పూసలు. Lothal is also famous for the beads, but Chanhudaro is hub of the beads, very famous. Along with this, some other industries like leather industry, leather workers, metal workers, shell ornament workers, all these workers were found at Lothal, Kalibangan, and also Harappa. Lothal, Kalibangan, Harappa, these places found leather workers, metal workers, shell ornament workers. Coming to their point, pottery of that period, they used black and red pottery, and brick industry, pottery industry found, brick industry also found. Bricks of that period, very uniform style. They followed all the bricks in the uniform size. Wherever you find the bricks of this period, you can find very uniform size. 1:2:4 ratio. 1:2:4 ratio. And along with this, they used more white ornaments. So this is what industries were found. After this industries trade, Indus people, they practiced both internal and external trade. Internal trade and external trade. They imposed gold from the South India, that is Karnataka, imposed gold from the Karnataka area, especially KGF, Kolar gold mines. Still it is very famous. Along with this gold, silver imported from the Afghanistan. Copper imported from the K3 mines of Rajasthan. K3 mines from Rajasthan to Bihar, almost K3 mines, that is copper K3. Jade and agate, jade stone and agate stone. These stones were brought from the China. They imported from China. These jade or agate stones, they used for the purpose of the making and writing the script. They wrote script on these jade, agate stones. Like that, they differently imported from this one area to the another area, and they maintained internal trade, international trade. In the international trade, mainly they maintained trade with Mesopotamian civilization. They maintained trade with Mesopotamia civilization. Mesopotamia is present Iraq. Trade maintained with Mesopotamia civilization. Mesopotamian civilization, that is present Iraq. Seals of the Indus Valley civilization found at Mesopotamia. Mesopotamia seals also found in the Indus Valley civilization. This is what the trade and commerce which was maintained by the Indus people. After the economic conditions of Indus people, next political conditions. Political conditions of this period. Coming to the point of the political conditions or polity of this period, there is no clarity of the, no clear-cut idea of the political system of Indus Valley civilization. There is no uniform idea of the Indus Valley civilization political system among the historians, because till today nobody deciphered the script of the Indus Valley civilization. If we decipher the script of the Indus Valley civilization, definitely we can understand the political system of that period. But there were different opinions. According to D.D. Kosambi, D.D. Kosambi, he opined that Indus people might be dominated by the priestly class. He opined that based on the priestly king, the image of the priestly king which was found at Mohenjo-daro. That is one opinion. Another opinion, yeah, this opinion also accepted by the Romila Thapar latter period. And D.D. Kosambi, he was the first Marxist writer in India. R.S. Sharma, according to the R.S. Sharma, he opined that merchant class might be ruled that society, according to the R.S. Sharma. Stuart Piggott, he opined that oligarchy system, that was the oligarchy system. Oligarchy system means ruling by different nobles, different heads. అంటే ఒక్కొక్క ఏరియాలో ఒక్కొక్క హెడ్ ఉంటూ పరిపాలించేదాన్ని ఆలిగార్చీ అంటారు. మైట్ బి స్టూవర్ట్ పిగట్. మోస్ట్ ఆఫ్ ది హిస్టోరియన్స్ యాక్సెప్టెడ్ దిస్ ఆలిగార్చీ. ఇఫ్ యూ ఫైండ్ a question in the examination, you have to write answer oligarchy. And Dixit said that some municipal authority or a municipal body ruled that society. Might be the municipal body ruled that society. Mortimer Wheeler, another opinion. Mortimer Wheeler, he opined that the society might be followed the Sumerian civilization society. In the political system, they followed Sumerian political system or Mesopotamian political system. It's like that. Different people or different historians, they gave different opinions on the political system of the Indus people. After this political system of the Indus people, we can discuss science and technology, how they used the science and technology of that period. Science and technology. They know different metals. They use different metals. Mainly, science and technology, coming to this point, measurements. Coming to the point of the measurements of that period, they used measurements, decimal system. In the measurements, they used the decimal system. And also mostly they used 16 multiples. They also used weighing tools. They also used scales of that period. Scales were found. For example, Shull scale. A scale which is manufactured with Shull scale found at Mohenjo-daro. Different types of the scales with measurement. Bronze scale found at Harappa. It was found at Harappa. And in the Lothal, we also found ivory scale at Lothal. Ivory scale manufactured with teeth. A scale which is manufactured with teeth found at Lothal. They know different types of the metals. They know the technology. The most artistic technology of that period found in the seals. The most artistic technology, very famous technology found at seals. Seals were manufactured with steatite stone. And some places we can also found the bronze seals. Seal industry we can found at Chanhudaro. In the Chanhudaro found seal industry. They used different types of the animals in the seals like humped bull animal found in the seals. Along with this, Pasupati Mahadeva seal also found. Pasupati Mahadeva, the seal of Pasupati Mahadeva. But each and every seals, we can find either fish images or bird images like a pictures. That pictures are considered as a pictographic script. Bronze image of the dancing girl found at Mohenjo-daro, a seal of the bronze image of dancing girl, and also bearded priest Nataraja, all these found at Mohenjo-daro. Bearded priest found at Mohenjo-daro, Nataraja found at Mohenjo-daro. Like this, so they used technology. The most artistic method of the Indus Valley civilization was manufacturing or preparing of the seals, that you have to remember. They used much skill, very skillful work. Seals were the very skillful work. After this script of the Indus Valley civilization, Indus people, they used pictographic script. Pictographic script. That means used pictures. Just now I told to you, if you find any image of any area, suppose if you find the image of the bull, above the image of the bull, you can find a pictures like this. Some pictographic pictures you can find. This indicates the pictographic script. These pictures indicate the pictographic script. But till today nobody deciphered. The script of the Indus people found to write from right to left. They used to write to left and left to right, both side. Right to left and left to right. They use the both sides. This is what called as the style of writing like this, called as Boustrophedan. Boustrophedan. Sarpalekhanam, like snake walking. Boustrophedan. But very recently, Professor Lingdo, S.R. Rao, these said, we studied that, we understood the script. But they gave their opinion. They delivered, they expressed their opinion only. Coming to the point of the opinion of these people, Airavatan Mahadevan, he opinion that Indus script might be the Dravidian script. Might be the Dravidian script, according to the Airavatan Mahadevan. Another person, Professor Lingdo. According to the Professor Lingdo, the Indus script is similar to the Brahmi script which was used by the Asoka in his inscriptions. The Asoka used Brahmi script in the inscriptions and also Prakrit language in the inscriptions. This was the Professor Lingdo opinion. And another opinion, Natvarja, another person, Natvarja, he opinion that Indus Valley civilization followed the script was Sanskrit. Later period, it might be the Sanskrit script. Like different opinions were given. S.R. Rao also, he opinioned it was Indo-European script. According to the S.R. Rao. Professor Lingdo, S.R. Rao, Natvarja, Sir Mortimer Wheeler also supported this Indo-European script. So different people, they tried to decipher the script, but nobody deciphered. Till today, Indus Valley civilization script was not deciphered. That's why we have so many doubts on the Indus Valley civilization, and we have only opinions on the Indus Valley civilization, society, economy system, political system, and everywhere. Finally, we will discuss decline of Indus Valley civilization. The great civilization, Indus Valley civilization, existed around 3000 BC. It existed around 3000 BC, ended by 1500 BC. Ended by 1500 BC. It flourished this period. Indus Valley civilization flourished this period. But it was the first urbanized civilization, first greatest civilization which flourished in India. Suddenly it declined in 1500 BC. There were two types of the opinions. One is sudden decline. Another one is gradual decline. Coming to the point of the sudden decline, in this sudden decline, people opinion that Indus floods, because of the Indus floods, it was declined. But coming to the point of Codizi got declined because of it destroyed because of the fire accident. And most of the sites are far away from the Indus floods. That's why Indus floods is not correct. This opinion was given by the Dayaram Sahini. Dayaram Sahini, he gave that opinion. Dayaram Sahini. Indus floods. But Mortimer Wheeler, he said that according to the Mortimer Wheeler and also Sajjan Marshall, gave the same opinion. These two gave the same opinion, that is Aryan invasions. After the Indus Valley civilization, after the Aryan invasions, Indus Valley civilization is destroyed because of Aryan god Indra destroyed all the civilizations, so called Purandara name. But Sajjan Marshall also gave another opinion, that is the Sajjan Marshall, another opinion was because of the desertization. It became the desertization, completely formed as a deserts. Sources disappeared. That's why people, they might be moved from that place. D.D. Kosambi, opinion was the Indus Valley civilization declined because of the ecological or environmental changes. Environmental or ecological changes. But what fire services said? Fire services, he said that famines were main cause for the Indus Valley civilization. But most of the people, they accepted that Indus Valley civilization declined because of the ecological and it was the gradual decline. Desertization, environment, famines, all these would come under the slowly or gradual decline of the Indus Valley civilization. So this is about Indus Valley civilization. By this, we ended the features of Indus Valley civilization. In the next video, we are going to start the cities of the Indus Valley civilization. What we discovered in the cities, different materials or different evidences which were existed in the Indus Valley different cities. So in the next video, we will discuss cities and evidences. Okay, good luck.